Bro. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, baby, representing Team Kings of Games. And I'm actually getting ready to do my giveaway that I was mentioning for the special select 3 top premium subscribers that have shown the most love to me since I started doing this. And the giveaway is involving my 3 Herald of Perfections, one to each one of the subs with the signature. Of course, I'm going to sign these and mail them off with the mat. And there's going to be 3 different mats. I'm going to mail each one with the mat and a herald off today. But before I do that, in order for me to send them off a farewell, I have to give the heralds my blessing. So before I kiss them the goodbye, I'm going to give them my blessing by blessing you guys with a combo tutorial. And this combo tutorial is going to be awesome because it's going to be involving one of the newer cards, Diviner of the Heralds, which isn't TCG legal yet. Kingston, I'm going to kick your butt. It's not TCG legal yet, but it is confirmed coming to the TCG. We just don't know when. So we're going to start things off with the 1 and 2 card combos, the bread and butter, because Herald of Perfection is an insane deck. It can generate a lot of value and advantage off of 1 and 2 cards, and it has a consistent recurrable grind game now, and a lot of recursion in the form of Eva and Diviner now, just kind of breaking the deck into a new dimension. So the first combo I'm going to show you guys is a 1 card combo, self-contained, just Gale Dogra. That is the reason why I call this card the God card, and I still play him, even with Diviner. Him and Diviner are the most broken normal summons, like, ever in this deck. So we're going to normal Gale Dogra. For combo number 1, it's a 1 card combo. Dump 2. And then we're basically going to search for the insanely infamous +2 combo. The incantation. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to use Gale Dogra to search Child Slime and Inception, so that you can then in turn use Child Slime and Inception to search the 2 ritual spells and the ritual monsters that you were going to use Gale Dogra for in the first place. This just gives added value because these stay in your hand for your next turn, so that you have a grind game now. Off 1 card, 1 Gale Dogra sets you up for the whole duel, kind of, in a way. Which is insane. So next thing we're going to do is going to reveal Child Slime, discard Inception. And what we're going to do here is, King, like I said, I'm going to kick your butt. Special out Talismandra. Talismandra's effect, what we're going to do here, I'd say for this one, because it's a 1 card combo, if you want to actually ritual summon, this is the ritual monster I recommend, because she'll get her effect when being ritual summoned, and also if you send a light monster from your hand to the graveyard, which is going to be Saphira. So you can definitely plus off of 1 Gale Dogra, just being a 1 card Saphira. Because also the turn that she was ritual summoned, or if a light monster, so both apply, you can get any of her effects. So what you'll do is search Saphira, and this is again a 1 card combo, just 1 Gale Dogra. Search this off of Talismandra, and then send this from the field to the grave. Special out your candle, and then add the Inception from graveyard to hand. So next thing we're gonna do is add Inception, and then on a separate chain link we have Candle, and that's gonna go ahead and search out the Hymn of Light. And then the beauty of it is you can actually do 2 different things. Because based on the composition of your hand, you could theoretically just summon out both of these. So you can use Hymn of Light, tribute these 2 off to summon Saphira. Or if you just want the field presence to have more bodies to plus really heavy, you can just activate Inception, tribute Child Slime, and then summon Saphira, just if you want to be greedy that way. But then the problem becomes you kind of lose the grind game that you get out of keeping these. So my recommendation, also to get Gale Dogra off the field so that you're not losing to them just attacking over him and your life points going to like 0 or anything like that, is to do it this way, to just use Hymn of Light, you know, because you have 4 cards in hand. So that's the other thing. Gale Dogra is a +4. It literally is a +4. It's literally a +4. So there's 4 other cards in your hand, so you have 8 cards in hand right now. If you resolve Pot of Desires, you have 9 cards. If you resolve Pre-Prep, now you have 10. That's why this deck's so insane, because of all those +1s. And let's say in the interactions of this combo sequence, we had a Celestial Observatory, then this would have been summoned last. Then we can Observatory this from the field to the bottom, and then that's another +1. It's just like insane how you play this deck. So I'm just going to go Hymn of Light, tribute both of these off. Summon Saphira, 1 card combo, 1 Gale Dogra gets you this, and then your Saphira during end phase can either make your opponent discard a card, you can put one of your Arc Lights back, you can add Candle back if you want more incantations, but I recommend the draw 2, which was nuts because we just do pre-prep, so you're absolutely established, and she can be protected at least once from him. So considering that it's off of 1 card, and this is a ritual deck and not your standard meta line combo deck or mainstream, you know, set 5 pass deck, it's really insane for me personally, just considering how much you get out of just one. So Gale Dogra is confirmed a 1-card combo. If you don't play the incantations, it's not going to be the same. You can't accumulate that much advantage. And it won't be self-contained anymore. The composition of your hand is going to dictate whether or not this will resolve thoroughly the way you want it to, which being just kind of it being you using the smallest amount of cards as possible for it. But with the incantations in your main deck, this is absolutely a 1-card combo without any extra cards in your hand being needed to be drawn. If you draw Gale Dogra in 4 breaks, you still got a combo. So next up, let's go ahead and move you guys up to 2-card combos. So this is an infamous one. This is one of the most blessed combos of this deck because it's an auto win against everything. With True Dracos being out the picture and Thunder Dragon Colossus being banned, this deck, I feel personally, takes a higher seat in the throne that it already was on, and it kind of is just in a different tier because now my biggest problems were Colossus being able to just kind of shut my deck down from playing completely, and the fact that I could never negate the effect of Apocalypse. Now, don't get me wrong, True Dracos might still be in the picture, but we also have Herald of Mirages to negate that problem. So we kind of just like Herald of Perfection's in a better standing than it's ever been. And the only deck that really would out the Christia board would normally be Dracos, and that's kind of like falling out of favor. So this is like an auto win combo if it resolves. So you're going to start by Norman and Gale Dogra. You're going to use his effect twice, obviously. You're going to grab a Dawn. And you're going to grab a Benton. You can go for Chalice Slime and Inception again, but you have to keep in mind that it's smarter to link summon with this combo because it A, gets Gale Dogra from the field to the grave, B, gets 4 fairies into the field, and also C, it enables you to kind of clear that problem where you would normally just kind of auto lose because your life points are so low, and you have a monster that's so small where your opponent can just kind of just attack over it for game. So it's just better to kind of not go for the incantations. The reason being is because they'll lock you out of your extra deck. The next thing we're going to do is activate pre-prep. We're going to grab Dawn. I'm going to grab Dawn and Herald in a second. And again, 2 cards, you guys. Just a 2-card combo. So this deck is really nutty, you guys. Like a ritual deck facilitating these kinds of combos, generating this advantage and ending on these kind of any boards off of such little resources, for me, makes it a tier 1 or tier 2 deck. And in my opinion, I really feel after this Diviner comes out and Mirages comes out, and then we also get the some of the other new cards like Cloth Sheep, and this deck can play Needle Fiber because Diviner's a tuner. I feel like this deck's going to be tier 0. That's just my speculation, though. So we're going to activate Dawn, Tribute Benton, or Princess Katana. Hiya! And then you're going to banish Dawn, add her back, search another Herald.
Oh.
And then you're going to activate Dawn, let it fall off this time, don't banish that back. And then let Benton hit the grave, use her effect to search Christia. And you're going to link with one of these Heralds. I recommend just summon like Nightmare Phoenix, for example, because it's 1900 base. And since your opponent can't special summon, the strongest normal summon conventionally is 1900. So theoretically, the Phoenix wouldn't even be able to be attacked over. They can only crash, so they shouldn't be able to inflict any damage to your life points because they can't special summon and they can't activate any card effects. So that's exactly 4 Fairies Engraved special. What you want to do is target the Herald himself so that you're not auto-losing the call by, or it doesn't, like this not being engraved makes it to where called by can't be used to force interruptions out of Herald. But if you have one engraved, not called by can bait his negates, and I don't like that. So you want to add this from grave to hand off Christia and use it as one of the final cards you'll discard. Like if you have 3 spare fairies, save this as one of the last ones. So if they have that called by, it won't be able to be used by the time they scoop. So that's like an auto win right there. You end up with the other 3 cards in hand, so you just get 1 fairy out of it, but you do get the Christia. So it's 2 cards, 1 negate. Just off of this, and if you have 3 other fairies, that's 4 negates. If you have pot, you have any other +1s, there's a lot of things you can do. And that's excluding the fact that you can summon the incantations. You can do the Phoenix, then summon the incantations, and then summon Christia after, because she's not from the extra deck. So more 2-card combos. There's a lot more 2-card combos with Diviner. So the next 2-card combo I'm going to show you guys is really insane, actually. It's Diviner pre-prep. So let's start off by normal summoning Diviner. And if you guys didn't know, Diviner sends a fairy from deck or extra deck or hand to grave. It gains the level, and it's a tuner, and it's just insane. If it's tributed, especially as a level 2 or lower fairy from deck, it's just a really, really broken card. It's a tuner. It makes Needle Fiber. It could change its level. You can make any synchros you want with it. It dumps Arc. It dumps Eva. It does everything. It's the deck. It's really insane. So normal Diviner, dump Arc, and what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to search out Princess Katana. Hiya! And then we're going to go pre-prep. pre-prep for Herald, and this is more of an advanced 2-card combo. I'm showing you guys the more advanced ones, the ones that are like the bread and butter one, pre-prep plus Diviner. Basically, pre-prep plus your standard normal summon is like game. It's game over, which is insane. Pre-prep Diviner's not going to get Christia like Gale Dogra because you get the extra fairy off Gale, but it's still a really insane ending result for the terms of the value is not, it's not marginal diminishing card value. Like the card economy is there, and Eva allows you to replace your cards with other cards, so it never really diminishes. You can go from 3 to 5 and then from 5 to 3 and back to 5. It's insane. So we're at this part of the combo. This is a level 6. My bad. Kind of losing my voice. What we're gonna do is activate Dawn, tribute the Diviner to summon Herald. King, I'm gonna kick your butt. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Banish this. Add Diviner. And then effect of Diviner also. And the funny thing is, the Benton being there could be a discard fodder for, you know, negating hand traps if that's necessary. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's special out the, And the other thing, too, is it's a test hand, so we shouldn't even have to worry about that. Let's special out Cyber Egg Angel. Use its effect. And after this video, my Heralds are going bye-bye to those 3 special subs I was talking about. And I'm going to replace them probably with the Ultimate Rares because I don't think I'm ever going to play Ghost Rares again. I don't want to... Because it'll never... No matter how many Ghost Rare Heralds I get, they'll never replace the first playset that I had. These have been through a lot with me. I've played these for a long time. And it's this specific playset of Heralds that means a lot. So I'm never going to play Ghost Rares again. I'm going to play just like OTs or Ultras after this. So we're going to search... Well, I don't know why we searched Observatory. I'm mistook it for the Machine Angel. My bad. Alright, so we'll grab Merciful. And, yeah, the flash turned off. So that's my bad, you guys. The flash turned off. So then, ending the combo, we're going to activate Merciful. We're going to tribute Benton. Draw 2. Doesn't really matter what 2 you draw. All that matters is that you're going to search Eva off this combo. So you're going to put 1 on the bottom, and you're going to get Eva. So basically, off of 2 cards, this is the amount of negate you get. Let's say the 2 cards you drew were actually fairies. That's even better. But you're guaranteed, no matter what you actually draw, you're guaranteed Benton to search Eva. So no matter what, this is 2 cards, 3 negate. But it normally is 2 cards, 5 negates. But this is also excluding the other 3 cards in your hand that could have been Desires. It could have been, you know, Stick Chair. It could have been so many different things, man. So this, remember, you're getting all this off 2 cards, but you still have a full hand. So another 2-card combo, which is a Diviner combo, is going to be more simplistic. So basically, Diviner plus anything that gets to a level 6 Ritual Monster is a combo too. Like Diviner plus him, Diviner plus Saphira, Diviner plus Dawn, Diviner plus Herald, Diviner plus Prep. Anything that searches a Ritual spell plus Diviner is like full combo. And when I say like full, it's practically full combo. The one that gets the most at value is Foolish, but I'll show you like all of them. Kind of. They do the same thing, but matter of fact, I'm going to show you just this one. And then I'm probably going to have to end this, actually. My bad. So, Diviner plus anything that gets to, like, a Ritual Monster or a Ritual Spell, because it's already going to... It's going to make itself level 6 and search out one of your combo pieces. So, you're already getting the Ritual Monster or the Ritual Spell plus the Tribute Fodder off 1 card. All you need is the other missing piece. So, this is 2 of the things you need in 1. Diviner is insane. So, it's a heaven sent for a Ritual Fanatic like me. So, let's say you have Diviner plus Herald. You'll just normal Diviner, dump this Herald, and then search for Dawn. This is level 6, and then bam. Tribute, you know, banish, add that back, and then I'm going to grab the targets that you normally want to summon and search. And what you'll normally do is you'll summon this off of the Diviner that gets added back to your hand. This will, you know, like, search this. Or if you didn't have a Benton in your hand, then you'll just summon the Eva, link it off into Link Rebo, banish this, and then 2 fairies. So 2 cards, 2 negates, and a Herald. So Herald and Link Rebo off of just those. So then you'll make Link Rebo. Watch. Eva, banish that, and then you'll search like Egg. Off of that, just Diviner plus Herald. Or in the same thing, results off Diviner plus Dawn. I already showed you guys that. So it doesn't matter which one of these you open, as long as Diviner's next to them, it's combo. The next one, which is the best of the all the combinations, is with Extra Foolish Burial. Because in the process, it gives you a second Fairy Engrave. So you're going to basically just go Extra Foolish Burial, dump that, search this, normal this, uses effect, dump that. And the next thing you're going to do, bam, search this. Then you're going to activate this, obviously tribute him, summon him, banish this, add Diviner back, effect, special Eva from the deck, link it off in the Link Repo, banish these 2, search for Egg, and then, for example, another copy of Diviner. Or you can just grab for a Herald of, you know, the Orange Light or Petite, it doesn't matter. So this is also insane because you actually go +1 off this combo. So you make 2 free bodies and get a +1. So you're at 6 cards in hand right now. If you have a way to trigger Benton, summon another Herald, or just Merciful, trigger Benton to search Eva. So let's say you end with these and any other cards plus an even hand. Eva plus 3 fairies is your opponent's entire hand. Eva plus 2 fairies is your opponent's entire hand, basically. If they're a competent player, you'll have to negate all 6. But with Sky Strikers being out the picture, that's one of the decks that can normally play out their whole hand. So normally, if you have Eva just plus 1 fairy, that's pretty much their whole hand, because that's 4 negates already. Because 1, search 2. So Eva's already 3 negates in 1 card. So you can end with 2 cards in hand and negate 4 cards out of your opponent's hand, basically. So like, these combos are insane, you guys. Like, Diviner is viciously good. Like, the card is seriously the truth. Dang, I'm really gonna have to end this. There's like other combos that you can do, because Diviner dumps any fairy. So like, there's combo sequences that I've been doing playing it where I would normal Diviner and I would use this effect to dump, like, for example, Herald of the Orange Light, shuffle 2 special Herald of the Orange Light, synchro with it, and an extra Herald for Siphon Lord Omega, and then, you know, tune him and the extra Herald, another extra Herald or Saphira into, you know, the Ultimate Zolkin, Crystal Wing, summon more Heralds, like, just playtesting, proxying cards, pretending like I'm in Master Rule 5, all kinds of stuff, like, what-if scenarios, because, remember, Diviner's not real yet, it's not out, so we still kind of just, like, have to wait for it. What's real is just not out. But yeah, like, you can even use, I've done it to facilitate stick chair combos where I've normal Diviner dump Scepter from deck, then use Sanctuary to summon it back from grave, and then revealed Sovereignty in hand, comboed off that way. I've dumped Christia, summoned it back off Sanctuary. Like, I've even dumped Eva just in worst case scenarios where you just, like, dump Eva to get a +1. Like, sometimes you can normal Gale Dogra, use his effect, get +1. If you have a Diviner in your hand, and the correct cards, like the incantations, you just leave the candle on field at the end of the Chalice Slime plus Inception combo, and you can use one of your Dons to tribute the candle, plus your Diviner in your hand, which adds up to 6 to summon Herald, and you can still trigger Diviner's effect to special, even if you committed your normal to Gale Dogra that turn. So just a lot of value that card just adds. Like, it really makes this deck, I feel personally, tier 0. So, yep, those are you guys' spoilers, your teasers. Those are very simplistic combos. They're all 1 and 2 card combos, nothing really extra needed. Like, outside of that, like, you really, that's your bread and butter. Normally, you only need 2 cards to summon Herald, and it's becoming more and more, less and less cost efficient for doing it. Like, there's unconventional ones where it's like this plus this, and Don, that's full combo, you know, like, there's just a lot of ways to do it. Normally, pre-prep is just, like, full combo, because you pre-prep anything that gets a bent in this game. So, yeah, it's insane, you guys. And that's going to conclude the video. Thank you very much for watching this. Shout-outs to all my subscribers that care, the ones that hold it down, the ones that show me love, that support me, the ones that hit me up, you know, message me on Facebook, checking in on me, asking how I'm doing and stuff like that. The ones that donate, that help me eat, to pay my bills, to help these kids, man. Like, I appreciate you guys. And these Heralds are going to get signed, and they're going to get sent out today, you guys. So, thank you guys again. God bless you. Make good choices. Don't your brain cells. Stay tuned for future content, and y'all have a beautiful day, all right?